Anne Clark, strange question, but how are you doing?
I'm doing very fine. I'm a bit tired actually because I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, but apart from that, not too bad.
What kind of music are you playing today? Is it old music, also new music?
Well, it's it's quite a special one-off thing that I'm doing with Peter Schroeder from Tangerine Dream. He used to be in Tangerine Dream, and because my own band is kind of under reconstruction, as you say on the internet, I've just decided to do this one experimental project with him. So it's very electronic based, and it's a mixture of old material and new material.
What songs of the old material?
Oh, well, you have to see. I think you know some of them. Maybe some are a bit less known, and then there's some things from my new album, well, my most recent album too.
How is it for an artist to play on a festival like this with only bands from the old days?
It's quite funny, really. I've never really done something like it before. It's a job, huh? It's work. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. You know, a lot of these bands I've done things with in the past, but not on a mass scale like this. So, it'll be interesting.
Are there bands from 20 years ago that you still want to see now?
From 20 years ago, I don't know about
maybe
from
30
years ago. From more likely from 30 years ago, I think, and a bit more. It was quite a funny coincidence that I was in contact with Peter Schroeder from Tangerine Dream, and then at exactly the same time Lisa Gerard from Dead Can Dance was doing a project with Klaus Schulze from Tangerine Dream. So that was quite an interesting thing, really, to see this kind of coming together of the 70s and the 80s, you know. So that I enjoyed to see very much. I think the bands that from that period, of course, bands like Joy Division you can't replace, and Magazine were a big favourite of mine, and they have, I think, reformed recently. Obviously not with all the original members, so it's a little bit more the obscure bands that I'm into than the more mainstream ones.
I just walked in and saw also a lot of young people. Do you have an explanation why the young people are still attracted to this kind of music?
It's weird, but I suppose it's just any good music, you know. It's like classical music or jazz music or pop music, whatever. If it's done in a well-crafted way, I think people, whenever, will listen to it, you know. You listen to material from the 60s, the 30s, the 19th century, you know, if it's great material, it will appeal to everybody.
Maybe strange questions, but are there for an artist also songs or poems that you can't hear from yourself anymore?
Oh, many. Yeah, there's lots of ones I don't perform anymore.
Like?
Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea to say, because then people might not want to buy the records anymore. No, but I mean, there's a few things from like the middle of the 80s that, yeah. But you know, generally I'm very self-critical, so I tend not to put too much stuff out that I don't really like. You know, that I don't. If I didn't like it myself, I wouldn't inflict it on other people. You know?
Thank you very much, and good luck with the concert.
Thank you. See you later. Good luck with the website.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you very much.